Allegations of corruption, fear, and betrayal reverberated through the Madlanga Commission this week, as explosive testimony revealed how attempted murder accused Vusimuzi Madlala allegedly found himself entangled in a web of high-ranking police and political power players. According to testimony by a state witness identified only as Witness C, Madlala feared for his life and claimed that senior police and political figures, including suspended Police Minister Senzo Mchunu and suspended Deputy National Police Commissioner for Crime Detection, Lieutenant General Sibiya, were involved in corruption dealings and internal power struggles. Witness C, a member of Gauteng Counterintelligence Operations Unit, told the commission that Madlala made damning confessions during an interview at Boksburg Police Station on May 14, 2025, the day of his arrest for the attempted murder of his ex-girlfriend, socialite Tebogo Tobejane. Mr. Madlala expressed deep frustration and fear. He said General Sibiya, whom they referred to as the put bull, would eliminate him if he found out Madlala had changed allegiance. Madlala reportedly accused Sibiya of corruption and intimidation, telling investigators he had financially supported the general to secure protection. But when Sibiya allegedly failed to shield him from police raids, Madlala's loyalty crumbled and said, "I'm playing my part in paying the general, but he is not assisting me in preventing all these raids by the police." Madlala's anger reportedly stemmed from the police raids conducted on December 18 and 19, 2024 at his home and business premises, where officers seized firearms and other assets. He claimed that Sibiya had promised to defuse any police action against him following an earlier raid on December 6, 2024, but the operations went ahead regardless. Witnesses stated that Madlala felt betrayed. He told us Sibiya is a criminal himself and kept repeating those words. In a shocking twist, Madlala allegedly revealed plans to file a sworn affidavit in the High Court that would expose incriminating evidence against suspended Minister Senzo Mchunu. According to Witness C, Madlala sent a message to a man identified as Brown Mokgotsi, informing him of his intentions, and Mr. Madlala indicated that on the morning of his arrest, he had written to Mokgotsi saying he was going to implicate the minister because of his criminality. Madlala claimed that after refusing to open a case against members of the police, Mchunu retaliated by instructing National Police Commissioner General Fanema Semula to cancel a contract Madlala held with the SAPS. In an audio recording played before the commission, Madlala's voice could be heard saying, "I know I'm not safe because today I sent a message to Mokgotsi telling him that I'm now going to make an affidavit to the High Court and tell everything about the minister." Witness C testified that Madlala had come to the painful realization that Mchunu, Sibiya and their associates were using him to fight their own battles within the upper echelons of law enforcement and government. And that Madlala told us he had been manipulated. He said they used him when it suited them, but when he was no longer useful, they abandoned him. The Madlanga Commission of Inquiry is investigating far-reaching allegations of collusion and corruption among politicians, senior police officials, prosecutors, intelligence operatives, and elements of judiciary. These claims were initially brought forward by KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Ndlela Mkhwanazi, who accused high-ranking Vusimuzi ranking officials of using state resources for personal and political gain. As the commission continues, Madlala's testimony and the claims of betrayal, corruption, and fear at the heart of it paints a disturbing picture of a police and political system mired in mutual suspicion and backroom deals. Meanwhile, sources say a close relative of Vusimuzi Madlala has just been arrested in Waterkloof, Pretoria, and it's unclear what the charges relate to. A large police team, including PKT team members, pounced on her house about an hour ago. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.